the PHP installation. But before, we need to read carefully what Magento said. Here, Magento said that Magento 2.3 is certified and tested on PHP 7 to 11. Magento 2.3.3 adds support for PHP 7.3. This is small letters. You know why? Because if you have some problems and if the PHP version has no support, you must solve that problem by yourself. So it is not necessary to do that. We only need to take care about the supported Magento versions. For example, I installed CentOS 8 version, but I can see here that if they have some restriction, so if I have some problem with CentOS 8, they don't avoid his responsibility. So let's install PHP. It was only the cultural note. So let's install the repository where I'm going to take the PHP version. It's already installed. The next one, I want to show or see what version are available. Here we have .3 version. Like I told you, if I install 7.4 version and I have some problem, I must resolve it by myself. Of course, it is a risk for me and for the enterprise. Okay, let's install the version 7.3. Nothing to do. Okay, now PHP. Let's check. Okay, now it is installed. The next thing to do is install the required PHP extensions. For this, we need to know what extension is installed on our system. Let's execute this to check. And now we need to compare one by one. You can see here that I have now installed VC Math and Otherlay. CType is installed. DOM, yes. GD is not installed yet. So we need to check each item of this list, but take care, the last one is a library, is not an extension. So this is for the end of these installations. Well, I have prepared my comments. Remember, sudo dnf search bc math for search a library, for search extension, search. Now here we have, and then we need to install it. So like I prepared the list that I need to install, you only need to copy and paste. Okay. I have an error. Let me report. The host. Okay, let me check if everything is okay with my. Alright, I have this problem. I need to connect. And let's try again. Okay, now I have internet network. Okay, now it is installing. Let's check before this the before output VC in calendar. Now let's check again. Here we have VC math, VZ2 calendar, GD, PDL, and others that I have installed. Now, for this point, the last item of the list, the library, we need to check if it is installed or not. It is installed, so we don't need to do anything for this. Now let's go to install PHP OP cache, the next required thing for Magento server application. So first, let's check if we have installed OP cache. For this, let's go to the terminal and write this command. Version. If the OP cache were installed, here we can read something about OP cache, but I have nothing. Other way is to do this or execute this command. And the last one. Oh, yes. The command find can't locate the opcache.ini file, so it is not installed, and we need to install it. So dnf search opcache sudo. We can see this package, dnf install and paste. Tell yes. And now let's check again. PHP version. Now we can read here. Send OP cache. So this is the indicator that the OP cache is installed correctly. Okay, let's go to the last part from PHP settings, and it is to make some changes over php.ini file. Well, the first thing is let me check about this. Well, really, like, we finished the installation of OP cache. I want to start with this first. For that, let's go to the terminal, and then let's check what we need to do. Enable OP cache.save comments. Okay, let's check. PHP PHP grep op cache. Let's find save comments. The one value indicated that it is active. The next. Oh, by the way, if we want to make some changes here about the OP cache, we make these changes over the php.ini file, like this. It's not over a standalone file like opcache.ini. It is all this is over php.ini file. Okay. Now the next thing is to check the memory. Let's check memory. Memory. This is the memory limit. Let's change. So I am writing the full path, but if you are in the etc directory, you can write only the file name. Okay, this is press E for insert 3 Gs. Let me check what other change we need to do. The next one is the date zone. Server okay, set the time zone. Okay, if you want to see the time zone available, you can go to this page, time zones, select your area. For me it's America and Mexico City. This Mexico City. So let's go to the ini file and let's make the change. Time zone. Okay, this commented. So let's go to uncomment and let's write value. Go underscore city. America, Mexico. Okay. Now let's restart the web server. Now let's check the value memory. Okay, now it's 3 gigabytes. Date, time zone, America, and OP cache. Save. Here we didn't make some changes, so only for verify that it's the same one value. And let's go to check again the web page, Magento web page. So yes, this value ACP tags were removed in PHP 7. Remember, we are working under PHP 7.3 version, so it is not necessary for us to make any kind of changes. Find configuration file is the only one that we are working. This is not necessary for us, like I show you. OP cache configuration is over a php.ini file. The options here we have date, time zone, memory limit, ASP tags is not available for us. OPCache option is over PHP Unified. Remember, we are working under CentOS OS 8 version. Restart the service, and that's all. Okay, let's read the next prerequisite. SSL is we need only this only if we want to work over HTTPS, but like we are doing a demo, the basic installation, we only work over HTTP. The next self-signed, of course, we are not use this functionality or this thing. TLS for PayPal. Remember, we are working on the basic installation. We don't need any kind of payment platform. Repo. We will work over with the zip file, so we don't need this repo, this TLS for download this report. Okay, some dependencies. Many of these are basic things for Linux: Bash, gzip, MySQL. I have installed this, PHP, set mail server, and these technologies Magento we can use. These are optional for basic installation. Yeah. So with all of these things, we can say that we finished the prerequisites. This is optional. Yeah. So this is all for us, for prerequisites. Let's go. Yes, this is all requirement for PayPal or repo. Yeah, that's all the prerequisite things that we need to do.